Alright, welcome back everybody. Took a little break. While I was waiting, or while we took our break, I went back real quick and redid the that one level I did. Guess what? My second try, I got an A, and I can prove it real quick without even going in. Look, see, middle one, A, haha, 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 okay. So we're good. Alright.
Shut up, Russ. Nobody goes.
You miss saying that to me all the time, don't you?
Alright, so our second world of the game is now
Lost Park.
Lost Park.
The dream of desert.
Not very lost if we know where it's at.
Oh, man. So, typical first mission, but we of course have this is a bit of an extended cutscene, if I remember correctly. Not like a huge cutscene.
This one's
like,
3 minutes.
The cutscene to gameplay ratio is a little ridiculous. We're not. Do you think would you say we're quite in the Metal Gear territory yet?
No, I wouldn't say quite Metal Gear, but
So this is the new
still.
It feels a little lonely, don't you think?
Well, NiGHTS is created.
You have a camel hill behind you.
If you feel that
In an amusement park.
then that must mean that there is something missing from your heart.
So if you're lonely, it's going to be reflected in
Or
your
maybe
dreams.
you should just learn how to develop your social skills.
Yes. Listen to your heart.
Ah, there you are. I've been searching all over for you.
I want you to touch me.
Would you like to duelize with me?
Oh, how I've waited.
Oh, come on, it'll be bright.
Let me get you all alone, dear visitor.
Stay back, Rihanna. Do not harm the visitor.
Stay out of this, old timer.
Bitch.
It's implied that he was slapped.
Now, how
Servine!
exactly what I want?
Get your hands off him, Riala.
Late for the party, huh?
We're about to duelize.
I'll duelize with him first.
Let that child go.
Let that child alone.
Alone.
Big purple, big purple.
Wait, what's he threatening him with?
Threatening to hurt the boy. And
Oh.
wanted to stop it, but
But isn't this a dream?
it is.
The boy looks so in peril. Oh shit, not this again.
This part's a little different, though.
Ooh,
You don't just run in all automatically.
Don't
There's actually we have to do
hurt
something
the
different this time. We have to change it up.
Let him go.
Let's him go. Ass shot.
visitor in the state you're in.
Yeah, I noticed that Knights has a much more defined ass than Reality does.
More feminine, I guess.
It feels like Knights is wearing nothing at all.
Take
Nothing
that,
at
bitch.
all. What happened? You just dropped him anyway.
Yep.
This meddling
Now
visitor
he gets paralooped.
once and for all.
And
Just gonna paraloop him?
Yep.
No, Riala, don't.
Oh god, no. No. No.
Jesus Christ. That distorted him.
Yep. Of course you have the no done by a bland British boy. The triple B, if you will.
Bland British.
We went from the White Park to the Hard Museum, as in the other one. That's opposed to the Soft Museum.
Am I?
Well, it's called the Hard Museum.
I wish it was.
Got to find knights.
So we got an exploration level.
You'd think that.
What? Oh, it looks like we're lost. It looks like it keeps going into the same place over and over again. Like some sort of perpetual limbo.
It's kind of like the
And he
cutscenes in this
still
game.
has the fanny pack.
Yeah.
Take that shit off. You don't need that in this world. Wow, this
Seriously.
cutscene had to have been very easy to animate. Ooh, a boy!
Right.
Do you live here?
Her voice is even worse. Somehow.
I've seen in this world.
You're the first human being I've seen in this world.
Something awful has happened to my friend.
Oh
and it's all
god,
my
no.
fault.
You guys can turn around and look at each other.
Get back to my own world.
I'm gonna fuck with him some more.
So here's something. So they both have the ready of courage, and yet she's the biggest wimp ever. You'll see it if I get the good ending. I'll show you what I mean. But it's
Really?
So if you're playing Ellen's story,
You've got to
Helen,
do
we'd
yeah,
see
Helen's
this. Helen,
I
sorry.
don't want to be a pain.
We'd see this
but
again.
I don't know anything about this place.
Not.
and
I think they just kind of like
Larry.
cut real quick
Yeah.
to both
I will
things,
take you there.
but yeah. So you think there's gonna be another platforming level? No, don't worry. There are those in this game, of course.
Don't you worry.
We'll get there, but no, not this time.
What are we doing?
We went to the door this time. No platforming level. So if you were going to have a platforming level, you'd think you'd put it there. No.
Thanks. Now I can get back to
So
my
that whole reality sequence was entirely fucking pointless.
I hope
Yep.
your friend is
I guess the idea was, well, I guess we just keep having him unlock the cage that they go and get the key after. It doesn't make any sense. So let's add this 10-minute cutscene where we can.
But we can somehow write our way around it, but in the end, you're still going to do the exact same thing you did last
thing.
time.
again, Helen?
Now again, if there wasn't a storyline like as defined, it wouldn't matter.
I mean,
But of
granted,
course-
I understand like you gotta have Will and Helen meet, but there's a better way of doing that.
Yes.
Without wasting so much of it. Look, 'cause look, we're back at the tree game.
Yep,
now.
and now we gotta go back in.
Yeah, we gotta go right back in. It's like, what the fuck?
It's just.
Well, wait a minute. That also doesn't make any sense to me because we're inside that house and we see him leaving and he keeps going back into the beginning where he was, but suddenly he finds Helen and now they're out.
The thing was, and they don't reveal exactly what happened yet, but Riala sent Will to Helen's dream. So the reason why it was in Infinity and Helen had to lead him out because he wasn't even in his own world. He was in,
It was
he was in
Helen's
somebody
dream,
else's
so she's
dream.
in charge.
Yeah, she's in charge of what happens. But anyway, let's go retrieve that key to this cage that I just unlocked.
I was kind of wishing
And-
I just like played the harmonica.
If you look on the left side now, since I got that persona mask, I now can use the D-pad to switch to different masks. As you can see, there's going to be more than just the one I just got here.
Are the monitors just decor or is that part of something?
Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. I think right now they're not, but just something to liven it up a little bit.
What are the tokens?
I still don't know what the tokens do. Just like the other
I don't know.
Dolphin Knights. So now I can go underwater, be a dolphin, because you know that's a cool thing, and I'm not.
Do you have sonar and dolphin mode?
I can even do it outside of the water.
Oh, so what the hell? Well, I mean, you are technically swimming
Yes.
in air.
Yes.
It's just that, then the only benefit of the dolphin form is that you can go underwater.
Yes. So it does something. I don't know what it does, but I guess I get this thing this time, didn't I?
You can go after that bird again. Oh, yeah, the keys. The keys to the cage are already out of.
Yes. So, okay, something else I wanted to talk about with this game. So, you have this game that has this cult classic hit, and 11 years later, you make a sequel for it. So, you would think the main audience for this game would be, what, 11 years older, right? So, wouldn't you think they would make a game that was more, at least slightly adult-sounding, themed, something, you know what I mean? No.
I wouldn't go strictly more adult, but what were you saying?
But like, at least a little more, have a little bit more of a maturity aspect involved. Like, not make the game so childish. Like, there's a lot of, I feel like, really childish aspects to this game.
Well, the game was developed for kids, mind
Yeah,
you.
and that's fine. But I mean, you don't have to make the themes quite that, you know, bad.
Happy-go-lucky,
Yeah.
dualize with me, touch.
Yeah, touch me.
Touch.
Can we edit something in here where we do some kind of like really cheesy love song?
No, come on, I'm not doing that.
Whatever. Huh?
But, like, I get what you mean, but
Yeah.
it's something I actually agree with, like Miyamoto in that aspect. His philosophy is that every video game is someone's first.
Yeah.
And you have to cater to that first timer in some regards. Now, how you cater to the first timer is up to the developer to make good.
Yeah.
You know, because if done badly, you get Skyward Sword, where the first few hours of the game is nothing but tutorial.
Yeah. That.
And that drags.
It did.
You know, it's like, yeah, it picks up as you go along, but you gotta chug through that.
Or Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, there's also that too. You know, so yes, it's very important to cater to new players because, you know, I'm pretty sure there are plenty of kids who got into Knight's Journey of Dreams with no memory or no experience at all with the first Knight's game. And you know, that's fine. That's why you get them used to the game mechanics. But
Yeah.
at the same time, though, you also got to make sure it's implemented well. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of unnecessary bullshit or padding
Yeah.
that just makes it a chore to play through for veterans who already know the ropes.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
And probably a lot of people who got their kids into this game, because a lot of these people probably had kids that they got in the game because like, I love playing this as a kid. Like, so I'm going to take my kids to play this. You know, I mean, like, that would have been my
It's
brain.
not a movie.
Yeah. Well, still, you know, I mean, like, people, you know, how many parents have shown their kids or people, you know, younger generations things like, you know, like Ghostbusters. You know, they would never have known it otherwise unless, you know, someone showed it to them and they thought it was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, you know, the Mario Brothers game. Like, yeah, how many Mario games are there now? But you still show younger generations the originals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for the sake of
Yeah.
showing the roots of this certain aspects.
Yeah. Exactly. You need to see where things come from before you can know where you really belong.
But even then, games like those, though, I think implement a better way of learning the ropes for kids. I mean, because back then, you know, Super Mario Bros., like 1985, you know, the video games back then were made for kids,
Yes.
too. And they had to deal with how Mario Brothers and the likes of, like, Castlevania and stuff like that worked. And I think games like those did a great job of how, not only teaching you how the ropes, but, you know, also making it fun for veterans to play.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not like someone like me who's been playing Super Mario World.
I'm a roller coaster now.
What the hell? It's not like it's like when I go back and revisit Super Mario Brothers. It's not like I dread World 1-1.
Yeah.
No, I actually like going through World 1 because it's
The
not
first thing
only
that got you into the game. You know?
well, it's not only the first level of the game, but it's also pretty fun to do. It
Yeah.
also teaches you the aspects of the game. You know, unlike say games like Journey of Dreams, which I think qualifies.
Yeah.
Where you're not exactly looking forward to a lot of aspects of it because it just
Yeah.
drags. It's
Yeah,
not as
yeah.
fun.
Exactly. Like, I love these opening stages. I think they...
Because they're the gameplay style you are familiar with in Knights.
Exactly. It's fun. Like, I think this is fun. I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but like, I think it's so much fun to be flying around, exploring these worlds and trying to get like meet these different objectives that like you set for yourself. Like, I want to get good grades. I want to be able to do stuff. And here's this boss. This is the closest callback to the Jackal because of the cards.
Yeah.
This one is... Here's my problem with this boss. It is completely luck-based.
You want to explain like how?
Yeah. So basically I have to paraloop the background to reveal stuff, and then try to find him. But the problem is he camouflages himself too. So you're trying to like find like the indistinct lines of where he's coming in. Plus the cards will come after you. So if you see anything kind of like awkwardly out of place,
Like that.
that's killing me. So...
So paralooping the background exposes the real thing, but you
Yeah.
also have to keep an eye out for him because he's a chameleon.
Yeah, he's a chameleon hiding even in the woods in the background. So it's completely luck-based. Sometimes you'll find him in like 2 seconds. Other times you might find him when there's like a couple seconds left. And it's
Yeah.
time-based. Like,
And you get ranked.
yeah.
So, yeah, I can see how that can be a problem. But, alright, so what kind of camouflage are we talking here? Color camouflage? Stealth camouflage?
Like stealth. Like you'll see like indiscriminate lines. It's like not like lines, but like a wave background, like right
There
there.
he is, right there.
Yeah. See, like that was completely luck-based.
You paraloop him to hit him?
Yep. Yeah, just got him.
Oh, it's a one-time hit. Okay,
Yeah.
so at least there's that.
Well, this is the easy version.
Oh, that's very true, very
Yeah.
true, very true.
So, the easy mode of doing it. But, like there, if I went left instead of right, I might have found him sooner, I might have taken longer. Like, it's just it's completely luck-based.
You still got an A, though.
Yeah. So, he's the closest callback to the Jackal, but it's not real, like, not...
It's not Jackal.
Yeah, it's definitely not the Jackal. Which, again, why didn't they bring him? If they're going to bring someone back, you know, why would you do that?
There's a two-player mode to this game?
Yeah,
How
it's
does
like
how does two-player work, out of curiosity?
There's a racing mode, and I believe there's a battle mode. Look, we'll get into the thing where I actually fight Riala. There's like 3 fights with Riala. But again, they're not like the old game where you try to paraloop each other, which would have been really hard and interesting. No. We have these giant balls in the sky that we throw into each other.
Ball battle!
Battles.